Hey fam, it is your girl, the one and the only Spicy, and I'm here today with another pick a card reading. I hope everyone is feeling great. I am well, I'm blessed, and I'm definitely excited to be doing another reading for y'all. So the topic that we are focusing on for this week, of course, it was the people's choice. Y'all wanted to hear more so about life purpose. So the readings for this week are going to be revolving around your life purpose, tapping into that. And yeah, then after that, we'll just move on to the next topic. And I'll probably just put out another poll again. And then y'all can let me know between the other topics which y'all want to hear about. So yeah, the question we're asking Spirit today is what is your life purpose connected to? So what is your life purpose connected to? I felt like this reading was a lot better than just what is your life purpose, because, you know, there's a lot of people watching these readings and, you know, I do have to keep it general. But if you want something a lot much more specialized, then of course you can book a personal reading with me. But yeah, so if you are new to this channel, welcome. So welcome to all the new viewers. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Make sure you join the fam so you can tap into the community page and see the posts that I regularly upload over there. But yeah, so pause the video right now if you need to and look at the 3 decks in front of you. For pile 1, we have the Modern Witch Tarot deck with the selenite crystal. For pile 2, we have the Everyday Enchantment Tarot with the citrine crystal. And then for pile 3, we have the Muse Tarot deck with the rose quartz crystal. So pause the video right now if you need to and choose the pile or the piles that you feel attracted to, whether it's by the artwork or even by the crystal. And then just go to the description box, scroll down and click the timestamp that correlates with the pile or the piles that you have chosen, and I will see you at your reading. All right, my pile 1 people, if you chose the Modern Witch Tarot deck with the selenite stone, we're going to get started with your reading today. The question that we are asking is, what is your life purpose connected to? And within that, I'll also be asking, how does it affect yourself and others? And then what are you going to learn and receive from this? So I'm definitely excited about that. Welcome to all the new and of course returning subscribers. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all check out the information that is within the description box. You'll find links to follow me on Instagram, to donate to this channel if you would like to book a personal reading with me, and even to check out my Etsy store where I post my line of 3D and hand-painted gel press-on nails. So definitely make sure that y'all tap into those links, click around, get nosy, and just, you know, familiarize yourself with what I'm doing around the web. But for now, let's go ahead and get started. So what is your life purpose connected to? And I also have 3 other oracle decks over here that I'm going to be using just to help supplement the tarot cards. So y'all got Temperance. Just let me get some clarification cards and I'm going to go ahead and get started. Temperance, the Tower, the 8 of Wands, the Knight of Wands, Judgment, and the Page of Wands. All right, so the first thing that came to my mind was definitely like your life purpose is connected to healing. It is 100% connected to healing and helping people to move on from, you know, trauma, to move on from abuse, to move on from things that just didn't work out. Because oftentimes I find that it is very challenging for people to just come to terms with or to accept that something just did not work out, and how do you actually bounce back, and how resilient can you be to just continue to keep going, like especially if something fails. It's like oftentimes people have a very difficult time with being able to let those things go and to move forward. And I really feel like your life purpose, especially when it extends to others outside of yourself, is really to help others move on. And I only think that's because you've had to do that same thing for yourself. So I could definitely say that y'all have not had an easy life at all. What I heard was it's like getting the short end of the stick. So that could definitely apply to y'all, where it's like you always get the short end of the stick, no matter how, you know, energetic you are, or how, for some reason I got the word poignant, or how determined or how focused you are. Is like when it's come down to even dealing with others, or even being in a job situation, or just in life in general, like being in a relationship, is just like you've always gotten the short end of the stick. And I feel like that has caused you, like over time, is like, you know, when something, the same thing literally keeps happening over and over and over again, and it's just like a Groundhog Day, and just things keep not going in your favor, like external things. And it's like it starts to make someone feel, what I heard was bleak and gloomy, and you know, and it's like things have definitely piled up for you, but you had to literally keep moving. So I feel like you all have really had to, you had to do a lot. It's like you had to travel far distances to ensure that you all could go back to finding a level of balance, and a level of harmony, and a level of consistency within yourself and your outlook on life, or your life, because literally you've experienced the same things over and over and over again. It's like when you experience failure doing the same thing over and over, it could definitely make somebody feel some type of way, you know? But y'all have definitely had the ability to continue to keep moving forward, and also the ability to now make better decisions, make different decisions, you know, come to different conclusions. But I literally think it's through the failure that you've been able to do that. So a lot of y'all really do learn from your lessons. So your life purpose is really connected to healing and learning lessons. And then also what I heard was repetition. So it's like y'all have been like, it's like a slave to repetition, doing the same thing over and over again. And it's like insanity is, you know, giving you the same results, but y'all literally had to bring yourself out of that. So I mean, if you was thinking about like occupation, right? Because I know I was like, I'm not going to tell you directly what your life purpose is, but I'm going to tell you what it's connected to. But let's just say occupation, right? Like if you was thinking occupation, something that y'all would be really good at would be like counseling or life coaching, you know, life coaching or consultant. But I just hear coach. I hear coach because it's like you all have experienced this, so you have a certain type of wisdom that you could really bestow on other people, to let them know, like, no, you do have to make better decisions, or you might have to do something different, but you can't stay where you are, you know. And that within itself presents healing, because if you're doing the same stuff and failing doing the same stuff and it's not working, it's like, where's the wisdom in that? It's like, yeah, you have the experience because you're literally doing the same thing, but it's like, where is the better way? Like, what, you know, what is that? So I really do feel like you, your life purpose is really pushing you to, you know, push past what you have done before, to do something new, to make better decisions that's gonna set your life up for a different direction. So y'all really are changing your life trajectory, you know, like it's about changing your life trajectory, like really, you know, co-creating with spirit what it is that you want. But I really feel like for y'all, it's not so metaphysical. It's really stop doing the same stuff, like, and do something different to help aid your own healing process. And I feel like you could really do this for other people. So that's why I kept getting like life coach, consultant, but yeah, I don't want to say like counsel, like therapy or anything like that. I really do feel like you have specific action steps that you could help, like that you could help someone take like specific action steps in mind. Like, it's not just all like woo woo with y'all. It's like, no, you actually have to take like actual steps, you know. You actually have to take action steps. It's not some like, it's like a treatment plan or something. It's like you could help come up with a treatment plan for someone's life to help literally facilitate their life to get back on the track that it should be on, not doing something else. So I really do feel as though you all have like experienced just a great deal of trauma and just a great deal of failure. And I really feel like through that failure, it has, like I said, caused you to have to make better decisions. It's caused you to have to see something differently. Yeah, I just feel like it's caused you to have to get out of a childish headspace and understanding that, like, no, life is actually serious. Like, this is not no game. Like, you know how some people just go through life like it's a game and they try to see what they can get from other people? It's like, no, I really do feel like for you, your healing is important to you. Like, feeling balance is important to you. And it's like, that's something that you learn as well, is like, no, life is not a game. So I feel like you would be a good reminder to people that are lost, to people that literally are like finding their way or they don't know what to do with their life. It's like, that's why I keep getting a life coach. But yeah, I really do feel like your purpose is, especially when it comes to other people, is just connected to helping them figure out their life direction, like helping them figure those things out, because I feel like that's something you had to figure out from yourself, within yourself. And something that came to mind, what I heard was trial and error. It's like you've learned through immense trials and immense errors. So it's kind of like what I just heard too was like the cheat code. The cheat code is like just letting people know that you don't have to do A, B, C, and D. Like, you could just do A and B and, you know, it'll be that shortcut. It doesn't have to be everything that you did, you know? So kind of saving people the time, like saving people the time and saving people the energy. Like, just make better decisions. Stop doing the same thing over and over and over again. Like, but yeah, how does this affect yourself? Yeah, your life purpose is connected to healing and the ability to take action steps. Like this isn't no like, you know, metaphysical type thing. It's like, what are the issues and problems in your life? Like, what do you want to solve, and actually taking the action steps to solve those things. So that's why I keep getting like coach or life coach. But yeah, how does it affect yourself and others? I feel like within this life purpose, like if you decide to step into like helping people change their life trajectory, or something within the healing, like something within healing, or, you know, coaching people, is like, I really do feel like it affects you because it puts you in a place of like leadership. And I also think like your life purpose, like especially if you resonate with this, like as far as like the healing arts or healing services, I feel like you could really, you know, establish a good business, or you could really have unlimited opportunities. What I just heard was limitless opportunities when it comes to this, because y'all know people need healing. You know, it's a lot of lost people out here that need help with their life direction. So I really do feel like it would set you up to be actually a pretty good like a business owner, like, or entrepreneur. If you decided to pursue this as a career, I think that it would very much work out for you. I think you would be a leader, and I even think it would help with your charisma and your confidence, because you finally got yourself on the right path for you, you know. And the right path is like, that's a term, but it's like essentially the right path is going to be different for everybody. Okay, the right way is going to be different for everybody. There's no right way and there's no wrong way, but you know there's an easy way and there's a challenging, struggling way, and you've been down the challenging and struggling way. So now you want to go down the path of least resistance, the easier way. And I really feel like you could be able to share that knowledge with other people to help with their healing. And honestly, that's a part of healing that it just dawned on me that I feel like a lot of people overlook, is the fact of like, yes, these things have happened to you, but also you have to look at yourself and take accountability for the decisions that you're making. So you would kind of give people a reality check, but I only feel like that's because life gave you a reality check, through those failures. Those failures were reality checks. Okay? So how does your life purpose affect others? Yeah, it just puts people on a new path. It informs people. It gives people the knowledge that they need to start over. I feel like you would really benefit from helping people start over, or letting people know like it's okay to start over. It's okay to start over, like because things can crumble and things can fall, especially with that tower card. So it's okay if you have to start over. It's just the fact of, now that you're starting over, at least you have a little bit much more knowledge and understanding, and you can go down the new path that you need to go down. But let's use the wisdom of the oracle deck to see what else comes up. So we have a change in the wind. Yeah, like this is literally, when I see a change in the wind, it literally makes me think about like changing your life direction or your path, like going someplace else, doing something different. Like, sometimes you have to, leave the path that you thought you was on to have to explore something different. And this can happen through, leaving a relationship. This can happen through leaving a job and taking another job. This can happen through, like, same thing, leaving a career and going into another career. It's like, it's okay to change, and it's okay to do something different. I feel like your life purpose is literally that. Like, you're healing, you're doing something different, you're learning through failures, and you're choosing another path. You're taking action. Like, and I feel like you're making other decisions, and you're taking legit action steps. Like, the type of y'all life purpose is like, y'all cannot be still. You always have to be flexible. You always have to be changing. Like, that's what that's connected to. It's like, you can't just be sit still and be idle. You can't keep doing the same things that you've done before. Like, you have to do something different. Let's see what else we have. Between worlds. Yeah, like, I really do feel like your life purpose is transformative, because you literally can't just stay in the same space. When I see between worlds, it always makes me think about like you're embodying, both the new and old energy. So you're literally stepping out of the old and you're stepping into the new. I like the between worlds card, but there definitely is some challenges by being in the in between, and when you're in the in between, it's easy to sink back into what you've been doing before, knowing that there's something new that you want to do. Like, it's easy to do that, but it's also very inspirational to, regardless of your current circumstance, that you are taking actions to be who you want to be, or who you see yourself as being. So that those are the challenges when it comes to between worlds. But I feel like your purpose is literally always moving. It's always being action based. It's always thinking about something new or going in a different direction. So it's like, I really think this, like, in between, even though it's challenging, it could be light work for y'all, because y'all have learned that you have to make new decisions. So what we gonna read for, okay, I have the sacred oracles, that's the sacred destiny, and then I'm gonna get like, what are you going to learn and receive from this? Okay, so what are you going to learn and receive from your life purpose? We have freedom. So you all will be learning freedom. And, well, actually, no, you all will be receiving freedom. And then I'm going to use the goddess deck to see what you are going to be learning. So you all are going to be receiving freedom from your life purpose, and you're going to be learning adaptability. And that's really what it's about, like, when it comes to y'all, because as far as like learning adaptability, is like, that's what I was talking about, as far as like the change and the being flexible and knowing that you can't keep doing the same things or being in the same places. So I definitely do feel like you all are going to be learning that. And if you're already in your life purpose, you would be learning that, because you know that for y'all, what I just got was your life purpose is like, it's not linear. It's always going to be changing. Not to say that it's not going to be the one thing, but I feel like y'all have so many different things that you can be doing within your life purpose. But I definitely feel like y'all should look into, of course, looking back on your life and trying to figure out how you can take your wisdom and your experience and create some type of business from that. I definitely do think you need to do that. So your life purpose, I feel like, is really it's been all about experiencing failures and what you've learned from experiencing those failures and how to make better decisions. So I definitely feel like y'all should tap into that. And there's multiple avenues. Like, you could write a book, or you could do a podcast. Like, just take your knowledge and experience, because you have wisdom from that experience. Like, some people really can't talk about things because they haven't really lived it. I feel like y'all have lived it. What I just heard was been there, done that. So, you know, figure out what you could do with that. But yeah, freedom, I feel like you learning, I feel like freedom is a really big thing for y'all, because it really gets y'all out of that place of insanity. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like you literally doing the same thing and expecting different results. And I feel like y'all been there, where you've been caught up with the same types of people in relationships. You've been doing the same type of work. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like you've been engaging with, and you've been in the same types of environments, like just doing the same stuff. And I really do feel as though it's time, like, you all know that in order to have different, you have to be different. And it just gives you that freedom from those same cycles and circles and going through the same stuff over and over and over again. So I really do feel as though yeah, for y'all, I'm definitely, I like this reading. I definitely do like this reading, because your life purpose is just always connected to that flexibility, adaptability, changing life trajectory, making different decisions. Like, it's really nice, because y'all really do have wisdom based off of the experience and the knowledge of what you've been through. Like, yeah, you could say you know something, but until you've experienced it, that's a different thing. And I feel like you all have definitely done that. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what you create and how you can impact other people through your life purpose. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right there. I hope that this reading made sense, and I hope that you all resonate with this pile. Definitely make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. All right, fam. If you chose pile 2, which is the everyday, I think this is the everyday enchantment tarot deck. It looks like an oracle deck, but it's a tarot deck. And yeah, if you chose that, then I'm gonna get started with your reading. But first and foremost, welcome to all the new viewers, and especially to the returning subscribers. I definitely appreciate y'all, and I'm just excited to do this reading. Make sure you check out all of the information in the description box. There I have links to follow me on Instagram, to donate to this channel, to support its growth, to book a personal reading with me, and even to check out my Etsy store, where I post my new line of 3D and hand painted gel press on nails. So let's go ahead and get started. I have 3 other oracle decks over here that I'm going to be using. The Wisdom of the Oracle, the Goddess Oracle deck, and then even the Sacred Destiny Oracle. So yeah, I'm going to be using that to supplement this tarot deck. But yeah, we're asking Spirit, what is your life purpose connected to? So if any occupations or things like that come out, then I definitely will say them. But yeah, this is a general reading. So I just felt like, what is your life purpose connected to, as opposed to being like, what is your life purpose, was just a better reading. Because our life purposes are going to be different, but if you at least have some ideas about, you know, what is it connected to, then at least it'll set you on the right path. So give me a second. I have some cards that have flipped over, and we'll get back into it. Okay, so we have the Ace of Coins. That's the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Hermits. This Justice card wanted to come out. So it came out anyway. Justice. We have the Seven of Swords, the King of Coins, the Ten of Wands. Yeah, I feel like y'all's life purpose, of course, is like, of course, you would think our life purpose is to, of course, have something to do with being of service to other people, but how, right? I feel like for y'all's life purpose is definitely, it comes down to like helping to pull other people up. What I just got was pulling people up out of poverty or investing into people, helping people get back on track. So it's just giving like nonprofit vibes. And it's just like y'all would be, helping people with certain opportunities. So what I kind of got was like angel investor, like investing in other people, investing in like education for other people. Some people they don't like the idea of capitalism, but I feel like for you all, it's just this type of social responsibility that you have towards helping others innately within you. So it's like whatever you do is gonna rely on that social responsibility and ensuring that other people who may not be as fortunate as you literally get the material items that they need. And it's sad because I could see that even within yourself, like you've had mad stuff taken away from you. You've had money stolen from you. You've had people steal your ideas, or people try to manipulate you, or people try to come for you and your business, or even people not support you, people leaving you out, people literally not helping you when you was in a time of need. So I feel like for a lot of y'all, your life purpose is connected to financially helping other people, like helping other people in need, helping them gain liberation. And what I like, that's why I feel like social programs or nonprofit programs, and it's like you could do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? You could do your own thing, but it just seems as though it does have to do with investing in other people that literally need help, like other people that literally have no way, other people that are hungry, other people that want to start businesses, other people that want to, create something for themselves. It's like that's your purpose is along those lines. So in order for you to even get in a place, where you are investing in other people, like already I can say that y'all are, and if you have not experienced this yet, it's like you are going to be experiencing abundance to even get into a place to where you can now reach and help someone else and help them out of their, unfortunate circumstances. That means that you have more than enough. So let that be, something good for you today to hear, that if I am in a place to where I can lend, that means that I will have a lot. I will have enough. I will have an overabundance of money or financial resources or these things to really help people. Like, which is amazing. I really like that for y'all. But yeah, it's just giving you being able to educate people, even about financial matters as well, giving them the knowledge that they need. And what I heard was like serious people only. Like what I heard was serious people only, because when I see that Hermit card, you can tell that this man is intently studying. So it's something here too around education. So it's probably, what I get is y'all might have like a funding program or education program where it's like you're educating people on like financial literacy, or you're helping people settle debts, settle things. So also like credit repair, things like that. It just seems as though whatever you're doing is you're going to be restoring things to people that they've lost, because you've lost stuff as well. and you know what it takes to have to go within and to change your life and to bring more abundance and material success into your life. I feel like you know because you've taken those steps. So some of y'all right now can already be entrepreneurs or people that work for yourself, or even people that are trying to climb the corporate ladder. It's like you had no other option but to do this. What I just heard was get rich where you are. It's like you had no other option but to do that because you had nothing. So a lot of y'all know how it feels to start at zero or to have a lot and then for some unfortunate event to happen and now you have to start over. Okay, and it was stressful. And I just feel like you all don't want other people to have to experience the stress and discomfort of not having anything because it's a lot. It puts a lot of stress on your body. So y'all want to, your life purpose has to do with decreasing stress that people feel, especially if they're dealing with poverty or especially if they have a lack of resources, if they have no support, they have no assistance. It's like, you know how that feels. So I feel like a lot of y'all don't want other people to have to experience that same thing too because it's tough. Okay, it puts stress on your body. It puts a lot of responsibilities on your table. You're bogged down. It's too much to do. Like, it's always something, time running out. Like, so I really do feel as though your life purpose is definitely connected to that. It's connected to education. It's connected to empowering others. It's connected to giving other people opportunities, to investing in other people, to educating other people. Like, that's what your life purpose is connected to. But of course, I did give y'all some occupations, but of course, like, at least this information can help y'all, if you was feeling a little lost, like, like, what is my purpose? Like, if you was feeling a little lost, it's like, it'll help you out. But yeah, so the next question is, it's like, how does it affect yourself and others? We have 8 of coins. It affects you because your life purpose is motivating to you. It's personal. Like, your life purpose, of course, it's personal. And I feel like it affects you because you know the hard work and determination that it takes to literally change your life. Or what I keep hearing is pull yourself up, by the bootstraps. It's like, how it feels to get things out the mud. And that terminology is literally what it's saying is like you, in a sense, have to put in a lot of work. And what I heard was excruciating. So it really be excruciating work to pull yourself up out of an unfortunate place. And I just feel as though y'all have just amazing work ethic, and and your purpose really is to show other people that work ethic as well, so that they can, embody those same characteristics. So what I just heard was like teaching a man how to fish or teaching a woman how to fish, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're teaching someone how to fish, like you're teaching someone how to create something of their own. You're teaching someone, you're giving them the education that they need to pull themselves up out of their unfortunate places, because you know how it feels to be there. You know how it feels to struggle. So I feel like, yeah, I'm excited for y'all because y'all are definitely going to have more than enough to even get into this place to where you can now reach back and help somebody, or reach back and invest in somebody, reach back and give somebody an opportunity. Like, this how it affects y'all. It affects y'all because y'all actually, can show other people, you actually can show other people like how to, develop those skills, teaching them those skills. What I just heard too was like a work program, like teaching people those skills so that they can, get like you, so that they can have more than enough. So it's a lot. Like, you really do change people's lives, or your life purpose really is about changing people's lives on a material front. Definitely, because it's like, yeah, things can be all spiritual, woo woo, but for y'all, even similar to Pi 1, like, this has to do with our physical world, our physical 3D world. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not just about things being so in the ethereal. It's about the mundane. It's about the everyday, day to day. And I really do feel as though, yeah, your life purpose, it heavily affects other people. Like, but we also got the 10 of Cups. Like, it affects yourself because it's like, you know, you're working, you're putting that work in, you have a strong work ethic. That's how it affects your life purpose. Is going to affect you, or even developing a strong work ethic and being motivated. But how it affects other people, yeah, the 10 of Cups, like it just helps people, just not even looking at it from the love aspect, but just the emotional fulfillment aspect of it. Like it helps people to, you know, to have this, to be happy, to experience this happiness. And I feel like, yeah, with your work too, it's not just about someone on the individual level, but you understand that people, like if they learn these things on the individual level, they'll be able to impart the same wisdom, and they'll be able to have enough for their own families as well. With the 10 of Cups, like they'll have enough for their own families. So I just feel like, yeah, social programs came to mind, nonprofits came to mind, you know, children and family services, things like that came to mind. But I also feel like y'all will be investors. So maybe even creating these types of programs on your own, even if it's a private, you know, company, it's like creating these programs on your own. But I definitely do see it like y'all will be helping people to build their lives back up again, and definitely giving them and educating them on some type of wisdom and knowledge that is going to literally free them from any issues that they're experiencing in their material life, you know, with money, with resources, with their finances. I definitely do see that. So I feel like the skills and the knowledge and information that you teach people, like within your purpose, like is definitely going to help people and families stay together. Like, and y'all know that's one of the biggest issues that it comes to families and relationships, and is poverty. Like, you know, like that's one of the biggest issues that people can experience, and poverty really does break down families. And I feel like you just are going to be reinvesting back into the community to keep people together. And I'm excited about that for you, because I feel like that's very honorable work. That's very honorable work. But yeah, your purpose is definitely connected to, you know, it's connected to helping people get their finances right. Like it really is, you know, building up work ethic, you know, having skills, building up skills, like, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna use the wisdom of the Oracle deck to get 2 more cards. We have Treasure Island. Yeah, like I just feel as though well, I already picked up that you all are abundant people, because in order to even be able to reach back and help someone, you must be abundant. So I feel like y'all are very smart people, very skillful people. You have a lot of knowledge, you have a lot of resources, and you definitely will be very abundant. If you're not abundant already, you're going to be very abundant material wise, as far as money, to even be able to give opportunities to other people. So, and then we also have Unfinished Symphony, but Unfinished Symphony came up within the reverse. I just feel as though it's just kind of like a solution. And when it comes down to money, it's like some people, like they'll say, oh, money doesn't lead to happiness or this and that. But it's just like help, like someone having the resources that they need is definitely going to help to contribute to their happiness. Is going to help to get them out of the reoccurring cycle that comes with poverty or never having enough, and you know, all the things that poverty can lead to. So I really do feel as though you all are the solution. The solution that y'all are solving is a very big solution. It's like this is a very big life purpose, because it really does change the quality of people's lives. And when they don't have to continue to keep, you know, being bogged down or stressed, like they can focus on other aspects to life. It's like, it just makes me think about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It's like, what's the first level? The first level is stability, security, like, you know, sir. And some people are still stuck in survival mode. But it's like, if people can get out of survival mode, they can start to think about other aspects of their life that they can make fulfilling, like having meaningful relationships and having, you know, being focused on their life purpose. Okay. And also being tapped into the aesthetic and the beautiful and the conscious awakened aspects to our life. So you really do help people, you know, push past survival mode. Your life purpose really will help people push past survival mode, and, you know, be able to focus on other aspects of their life that they can make meaningful. So if you don't really know where to start, if you might not be over abundant with resources and, you know, all of these things to be able to go back and give people opportunities, like the least that you can do right now is to share your knowledge, okay? Share your wisdom. So the next question is, what are you going to learn and receive from this? So I'm gonna just pull the cards now. What are you going to receive? We have trust, and what are you going to learn? Oh, so we have wisdom. What are you going to learn? Wisdom. But I kind of picked that up also with the Hermit card. So as far as within, you know, you being tapped into your life purpose and what it's connected to is definitely going to give you the wisdom that you need. I feel like y'all are the type of it. Y'all are the type, cause there really are some spiritual people out here where it's just like they're just so leaned into the spiritual world that they forget that they are having a human 3D experience. I feel like y'all are the type of people who are going to be understanding the wisdom of like, you have to do both. You have to be both. You can't just be so caught up in the matrix, and you can't just be so caught up in the spiritual realm. You have to have a fine line of both, because people actually need things. Okay, you could be the most spiritual person in the world and still be broke. People need things, like, you know, you need things. So I feel like you really do understand that wisdom of like, no, like if I want what I want in this life, I can't not work. I have to develop skills. I have to be motivated. I have to be consistent. Even to be able to step into this King of Pentacles energy, yeah, you putting in work. What, you thought you was just gonna wake up one day and be, you know, the King of Pentacles? Like you was gonna wake up one day and just have it all? It's like, you know, that you have to work for the life that you want. And yeah, for trust, I feel like trust also, this is something that you, because when I saw trust, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. It's like, this is definitely something that you're going to receive, because it's more so just trust within yourself, or even trust within, you know, being in the dark. Because like I said, I feel like you all, this comes from your life purpose is like, it comes from your experience. It's from what you already dealt with before. Like, so you all have experienced, you know, times where things have been taken from you, where you have never had enough. Like literally, opportunities have been taken from you, things have been blocked from you and given to other people, and you've experienced the stress of, you know, things not, you know, working out how you want them to work out. Some of y'all have dealt with matters, financial matters, material matters that you literally can deem is not fair, and that is 100% understandable. You know what I'm saying? Because things, like, we gotta keep it a buck. Some things in life really are not fair. It is what it is. Like, not saying that you have to be entitled and things have to work out your way, but let's keep it honest. Like, some things are really not fair in life. So I do feel as though you all, your purpose is like, you're going to be receiving trust, and not only you know, what you're able to create for yourself, but understanding that like these things can be created from the most uncanny places. Like these, like this can be created from literal darkness. So you have to trust while you're in the dark that, you know, things are working for you. What I just heard too was just like, yeah, it might be the dark, and you know, it might be the dark, but you know, tomorrow is going to be light again. It's going to be daytime again. So it's just like, y'all have to really trust in those unfortunate circumstances that you might be in, or that other people might be in, that things can come out of that, you know, that things can improve even in the dark. So I hope that made sense. I definitely hope that made sense, y'all. Your life purpose is really, is connected to, you know, skills, is connected to work. And I definitely do feel as though you all will definitely be making a huge impact on the lives of other people and their material world, and even their emotional fulfillment and happiness. So yeah, I definitely hope that y'all resonated, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. All right, fam, if you chose pile 3, which is the Muse Tarot deck with the rose quartz crystal. We are going to get started with your reading. We're asking Spirit today, what is your life purpose connected to? Just trying to point you towards the right direction when it comes to your life purpose, or even confirming what you're doing if you already feel as though you're in your life purpose. And yeah, I'm definitely excited about today's reading. Make sure that y'all tap into the links below, just so you can see what I'm doing around the web. If you want to donate to this channel, the link is there. If you would like to check out my Etsy store, the link is there. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, you can. And you can also check out my Etsy store where I post my line of 3D and hand-painted gel press-on nails. But yeah, in addition to the Muse Tarot, I'll also be using 3 other Oracle decks: the Goddess deck, the Sacred Destiny deck, and then also the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, to get y'all some additional messages as it relates to your life purpose. So the different questions that I'm going to be asking, of course, is what is your life purpose connected to? How does it affect yourself and others? And then what are you going to learn and receive from this, from your life purpose? So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. If there are any occupations or things that come up, then I'm definitely going to let y'all know what it is. But yeah, I just felt like this was a nice general way to tap into like your life purpose and to receive confirmation or be pointed towards the right path. But yeah. Let's get into it. All right, so we have the sun. Let's see what else comes up with the sun. We have the sun, the page of pentacles, the page of swords, for some reason I just heard the end all be all. The end all be all. That's something I heard, but let's keep going. The end all be all. That's interesting. Give me 1 second. I really feel like you all's life's purpose really has to do with influencing others, inspiring others. Just your life's purpose, it requires you to really step into happiness and just what that means to you. And I feel like your life's purpose is about showing other people that they can literally be happy doing what they want to do in life. So I feel like y'all are the type of people where it's like you're led by your happiness. I feel like y'all are the type of people that like you can't stay in a challenging situation that dims your light. I feel like your light is very important to you. And your purpose is going to push you to the forefront because people have to see how bright of a light that you are and how you are able to maintain that light by literally focusing on what you want to do out of life. And that can literally be any and everything. Essentially, it's literally what inspires you. What inspires you? I feel like y'all are people who is like, you have to put yourself first. Like your happiness has to come first. You are someone who feels like you operate best when you're in the best energy or in the best environments, or you have what you need. It's like y'all are people where it's just like your vibration is everything to you. And it's like if you're not there, if you're moody, if it's if the energy not right, not only does that affect yourself, but it's going to affect other people. So I feel like you would rather be in the best energy. And I feel like maybe somebody told you that before, where it's just like your energy determines the energy in the room. Or like when you walk into the room, you brighten up the room, or when you leave the room gets dim again. So it's just giving like y'all's life purpose definitely comes from being influential. It comes from being out in the front. It's connected to being seen. So what does being seen mean to you? What does that mean to you? Is it, social media influencing? Is it someone that's in entertainment? Is it someone that's a leader in their field? It's connected to influence. And so there's a lot of different occupations that can, go with that. But I really do feel like it has to do with entertainment. It has to do with people have to be able to see you. People have to be able to see you. So if you're listening to this and you don't have a social media presence, maybe it is within your best interest to create a social media presence around yourself, or to be a public figure. If that's something you're doing now, keep doing that, because you must be seen. You must be seen, and people have to be able to check in with you, to see you and be like, nah, that person happy. Like, look at them. That person's glowing. Look at them. That person is like, yeah, because you have to be a light. That's you. Your life's purpose is being figuratively, literally being a light. People have to be able to see you, and people have to be able to identify you with happiness, with fulfillment, with just being bright. People have to see that, like, because you're it's giving magnet, it's giving attraction, attractive person. Like, so people have to see you, and people have to see you try new things. People have to see you, follow your passions. People have to see you do that. You see what I'm saying? People have to see you. They have to, like, people have to see you, resting in your energy and not trying to be anybody else but yourself. Like, your purpose really has to do with influencing and teaching people that it's okay to be them, and you can be happy as you are, and you can be happy doing anything you want to do in this world. That's what it's about. And people have to see you progressing towards a goal. Okay? So it's not just about you, getting on social media, try to be like, look at the life I'm living. It's like, I really do feel like people have to see you break down what it is that you're doing. They have to see you striving for something. They have to see you going after a goal. They have to see you, because people need to understand that they have to understand that there are people out here in the world like you. You know what I'm trying to say? They have to understand that you can be happy, going after what you want in life, and you can actually achieve those goals, because achieving those goals, being in your purpose, understanding that you have potential that needs to be explored, that's really what it's about. That's really what happiness is about. And I feel like people have to see you be you, like be you. I just feel like you're the type of person already, and this should not be hard for you, because this is who you are. This should not be hard for you at all. I feel like people, well, as far as with you, it's like you're someone who is like, you're not going to sit in your circumstances, like how unfavorable it is. You're going to get up and you're going to do something about it. You would rather not be trying to, overachieve and do all of this stuff and just be in a stressful place. It's like, that you need to get yourself out of certain types of environments, or stop dealing with certain types of people, or even just making better life decisions and choices that would allow you to rest a lot much more comfortably in life. So I just feel like your happiness is everything to you. Like, and you must take action. Like, the thing I liked about all of these piles is they're all so action based. It's like, for you, it's like you're literally achieving. Like, your life purpose is connected to consistently achieving. Even if you don't know something, you're still willing to put yourself out there and to become proficient and to become a master at that thing. People have to see that you can, learn new things, that you can go after what you want in life, and you can still maintain a sense of happiness. Like, people have to see that. So I really do feel as though your life purpose is definitely connected to not only doing, but it's also just being, and people being inspired by you. Like, they're inspired by you. Like, you all are inspirations. Like, that's what your life purpose is connected to. I'm gonna get oh yeah, the next question is like, how does it affect yourself and others? I'm gonna get some cards for that. But I also do feel as though people have to, one other thing that I just heard too is like, well, a caution for you, I guess encouragement for you, is also like, as you're achieving these things in life and working and trying new things and just being you. Something else that I feel like is going to be important for you too is also maintaining your self-care, because it's easy to get burnt out when you're doing a lot and being a lot. Okay, it's easy when you're the bright light in the room. It's easy for you to get burnt out. Okay, I thought about a light bulb. It's just a light bulb burning out. It's easy for that to happen, right? But I definitely do feel like advice for you, a caution for you, is also to make sure that you rest and that you rejuvenate yourself, because you're consistently being this bright light and energy. And it's like you want to inspire other people to more so be on that end of the spectrum than to be in the depressed, I have apathy towards life, I don't want to do nothing, I'm sad type of energy, the other side of the spectrum, So you're vibrating very high. You're influencing other people to vibrate at that same place too. Because when you're vibrating high, you literally can do and be anything. You can achieve anything, but when you're vibrating low, it really does take a toll on your actual physical energy to where you don't feel like you can do. So you're someone who definitely extends yourself. So you're teaching other people who may not be in this energy to extend themselves as well. But you want to make sure that you don't overextend yourself so that you can be more consistently vibrating high and consistently doing than getting burnt out. Because when you get burnt out, it's like your body won't let you do anything. Like when you get burnt out, or when people get burnt out in general, they be so mean. Like they be so mean. But yeah, so that's just a side note. So how does your life purpose affect yourself and others? How does it affect yourself and others? I just feel like it affects yourself because it gives you just a certain level of fulfillment emotionally. And there's some type of emotional maturity that I think that you get as well. Because it's not to say that you've never been through any challenges in life, because clearly you have. But I also feel like you have a certain type of maturity that won't allow you to sit there because you think of yourself so highly. You think about your emotions. So y'all could definitely be very emotionally driven person. And it's not to say that you never had a bad day. You've experienced moodiness before. But I also feel as though you would rather not feel that way. And in order to be able to push through challenges, it depends a lot on your emotional state and your resilience, and also self-efficacy to be able to get through these challenges. Because that's what self-efficacy is about. It's how much do you believe in yourself that you will be able to get through this, through this challenge, through this unfortunate time period in your life, through this trauma, through the heartbreak, through abuse. It can literally insert anything, anything that could potentially be detrimental in that space. Okay, so I just feel as though you all understand that it takes a certain amount of emotional maturity to maintain this bright light and energy that you have within you, because it's not to say that you're a spiritually bypassing person, good vibes only. Y'all know how some people be, they be like good vibes only, but it's life is not only good vibes. But I feel like you all you all really do have a certain type of emotional maturity about you, in which you understand that your emotions are everything, and to maintain your who you are, to maintain this high level that you're operating in, this high vibration, you're gonna have to address certain things. So I just feel like y'all are mature. That's how it affects yourself. You've developed some type of maturity. And then how does it affect others? With the Queen of Pentacles, I just feel like you're a good example for people to look up to. You would be a really good example for people to look up to, because the Queen of Pentacles, she's a very accountable person, and also a very responsible person as well. And it just lets me know that y'all have a certain level of self-sufficiency and independence that you also will be bestowing on other people as well, because it's just you. And I feel like people will learn that I should be happy doing what I want, or being who I am. That is what's going to help me to grow. That is really what's going to help for me to bloom. And, you just help people discover the potentiality of who they could be. which is really nice. But it literally just comes from you, like, which is nice. It's like your life purpose is connected to your being. Like, you have to present yourself in a certain way, because that way is going to influence other people. And that's you truly, genuinely being happy and you achieving. Like, that's what that is. Like, so if you wanted to go into business now, it's like you are your business. Like, you are your brand. It's you. You know, you are your brand. Um so yeah, it's really you. Like, what I just heard was like just like your favorite things. Y'all know how Oprah has like my favorite things. It's just like, maybe you can start something along those lines where you show people what your favorite things are, or the things you like to wear, or the things you like to do, or even the things that you use. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you're influential, and I feel like people will want to be like you. Like, they're going to want to wear the same clothes you wear, or they're going to want to eat the foods you like to eat, or use the products you like to use, or read the books that you like to read. It's just, y'all are very magnetized. What I got was magnetism, so people are attracted to you. But yeah, I just think that people benefit, and how your life purpose affects other people is like, it just gives them a good like role model and somebody to look up to aspire to be like. Yeah, it's just giving, you are your brand. Like, you know, you are your brand. So what are you going to learn and receive from this, from your life purpose? What are you going to learn and what are you going to receive? So what are you going to learn? I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle this deck and get y'all a card. This is the goddess deck. And we have flow. We have flow. And that's funny. It's a lot of water energy. It's a lot of like sun and water and water energy, like two separate energies. Like, but it's a lot of that. And what are you going to receive? Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of water energy, like inner peace. It's giving fire and water. That's what it's giving. But yeah, no, that's really nice. I feel like as far as like what you're going to receive from this is inner peace. I feel like the inner peace for you just really comes from just being you, like unabashed, you know, just being who you genuinely really are. Like, you're not really going against the flow. You're kind of just going with the flow. Okay. Like, and y'all know how it is with water. Water is going to flow anywhere. Okay. It can't be stopped. All you can do is change the direction of where it's going. I really do feel as though y'all are just going to be leaning more so into the flow and who you are. Like I said, it reminds me, I know I talked about this on the channel before, but it just reminds me of like the whole concept and idea of human design. Like, understanding, like with human design, is that type of, and look it up, because it's like that type of education is out there, because in all essence, it's like, if you flow with your human design, it's like you're not going to be going against the grain when it comes to life, or putting yourself in situations with people, places, or things that you really shouldn't be putting yourself, you know, aligning yourself with, or doing things that you should not be, you know, aligning yourself with. So it's really all about alignment when it comes to human design, by literally understanding the design of you. So I just feel like that could help with y'all as well. But I do think it's just about, for y'all, just going with the flow of things that actually do make sense and that were made for you, you know? So for some reason, I feel like some of y'all, what I kind of get is y'all might be like shy people, but it's just like, I'm asking you, like, if you are shy, it's like, what has being shy done for you? You know, what has it done for you? Because some of y'all have been playing yourself too small. Some of y'all have been putting yourself in the back. It's like, why are you putting yourself in the back? Like, you deserve to be in the front, okay? Nobody puts baby in a corner. You deserve to be in the front. So some of y'all might be going against the flow of who you actually truly are. But I feel like just being happy And I feel like also influencing others and just showing people what you do, like developing a presence, becoming a public figure, becoming somebody influential. Like, I feel like that is really gonna align within you, you know, and it'll bring you happiness. Like, cause y'all are, I mean, y'all do a lot. Y'all been through a lot. You've been through a lot, but you didn't stay there. And I feel like that is inspirational to other people, that you can flow through life's challenges, no matter how difficult they are, but you're still here and you're still doing things and you're still happy. People need to see that. So, yeah, I definitely hope that you all resonated with this pile. I hope it made sense. Definitely make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next one.